Hello everyone, the chart guys have been working on an introductory technical analysis course for some time now, and after surveying hundreds of traders, we narrowed down what the most sought after information was, and we created this course, Entry and Exit Strategies. It's over 5 hours in length, and we go over different signals that the charts tell us for when to buy and when to sell. If you are the kind of trader that is still looking at charts and not realizing what it is trying to tell you, still feeling a little bit overwhelmed, this course is designed to alleviate that uncertainty. So the course outline, we're going to go over the psychology of trading, establishing a game plan, recognizing the different indicators signaling bullish and bearish entries, being able to identify support and resistance levels, poor entries where traders make mistakes and how to avoid them, exit target, knowing where to sell your positions, where to place stop losses to keep those losses minimal, my personal preparations, how I get ready for the trading day, and then piecing it all together, looking back at everything we just learned and applying it to the real world. As a bonus, we'll also look at an intro to finding entries and exits with patterns, and you'll recognize these patterns on all kinds of time frames throughout the stock world, so certainly beneficial to be able to trade off of those as well. So we hope you will check out this course, and again, we feel it will build a foundation of technical analysis knowledge that experience will build off of and send you on the right direction to making more profitable trades. Looking at oil on the hourly to start here, and we've got a clear uptrend support line. The bulls ended the week pretty strong with a nice strong move, getting tight trading sideways, and this resistance line I'm putting here because we didn't have any candlestick on the hourly time frame close above this level on these two attempts back in early December. So watching a tightening range form between this uptrend support line, which is held for a few days now, and that clear resistance line. And if we break that resistance of 51.65 and close above it, we're looking up at the recent high up at 52.39. And if we get rejected and break this uptrend support line, I'm looking down at this consolidation low there, and we'll put a line right there. And that's going to be at 50.93, 50.92 to be exact. So that's the range I'm watching right now. Clear uptrend support if that breaks, 50.92. And if it breaks for the bulls, looking back at that high. Checking the daily time frame, very nice follow through for the bulls after this consolidation. And you can see that hourly trend line, or that hourly resistance line, I should say, is in a really nice spot here on the daily because we've got 2 rejections back here, 3 rejections right here, and then a 4th rejection to end the week. But after normal healthy consolidation, looks like a bull flag, and here's continuation. We just got some bullish news about non-OPEC countries cutting production. We'll see if that gives that momentum to break to higher highs. We know the oil bulls are very strong because we broke the previous high here, which is now a higher low and a higher high. And again, if you've been watching these videos, the weekly time frame now that we're up in the $52 range, I'm looking for a move up to 54.21. That's the next clear resistance, longer term that I'm looking at, and then all the way up to 56.54. So I was saying that once we broke this recent high that was up at 51.64, 51.91, that we were looking for a potential 10% move over the coming months, and that's still entirely possible. And again, the level for the bulls to break for long-term big bull recovery after this big bearish dump from back in 2014, if we get over this high of 62.56, there is very, very little resistance until we get up into the upper $70 range. So this is the level, the holy grail for the bulls to break in the long term, for this trend to change. And we're on the verge of changing this trend. We broke the lower high pattern. We're establishing higher lows now. Keep an eye out because oil may be headed back to the $60s and $70 range, perhaps in 2017. So we'll have to be keeping an eye on it. Certainly bullish on the daily time frame, certainly bullish on the weekly now that we've gotten the break of 51 and higher highs, 51.91. And now the fundamentals are perhaps giving the bulls fuel for further upside. So certainly interesting to watch here from both a short-term and long-term perspective. And we will see what we get next week on the reaction Sunday night to this OPEC or the non-OPEC country news. And if we see a break of 52.39, we know the bulls are in full control still. I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you Monday.